It's here, the final full moon of 2024, and with it, a powerful wave of energy that's setting the stage for 2025. This is not just another lunar event. It's the gateway to profound transformation. The energy that pours forth tonight holds the keys to the new cycle ahead, and this is your moment to align with the cosmic shifts that are about to unfold. As we close out this year, the universe is whispering a deep truth. The changes we're about to witness will shake the very foundation of our reality. But here's the real question. Are you ready to harness this massive energy and set your intentions for a future like no other? This full moon invites us to step into a new consciousness, one that transcends time and space, aligning us with the unseen forces of the universe. It's not just about reflecting on the past, it's about reshaping the path ahead. As the moonlight illuminates the shadows of 2024, it clears the way for a fresh, bold leap into the unknown. The cosmic doors are open, and the universe is waiting for you to step through. This isn't just an ending, it's a cosmic beginning. The shifts of 2025 are already whispering in the ethers, calling us to awaken to our true power and divine purpose. Are you prepared to answer the call? Let's dive in and uncover the profound wisdom waiting to be activated under this final full moon of the year. The energy of this final full moon. As the last full moon of 2024 rises, it brings with it an energy unlike any other. Imagine a bridge between two worlds, one that stands firm in the present, yet reaches back to the past while extending forward into the future. This full moon isn't just a celestial event. It's a cosmic gateway that marks the closing of an era while opening a new chapter. The sky above you, bathed in its silvery glow, holds the promise of both endings and beginnings, like the end of a storm that clears the sky for the sunrise. The full moon's energy, always potent, is amplified at this moment, creating an environment that encourages deep transformation. It's as though the moon is a mirror, reflecting everything that we've gone through, but also everything we are becoming. This is not simply about looking back at the year that was, but about understanding how the experiences of the past have shaped us and how they are leading us toward something greater. The energy of this full moon is like the final pages of a book, where everything starts to make sense, and yet the next chapter is already waiting to be written. At its core, the full moon symbolizes a culmination. It is the culmination of cycles, of experiences, of lessons learned, and the ending of stories that no longer serve us. But endings are not to be feared. In the cycle of life, endings are just as essential as beginnings. One cannot exist without the other. Just as the night must eventually give way to the day, every closing door opens another. And that is what makes this full moon so special. It carries within it a quiet promise that with every ending, there is a birth waiting to unfold. Under the light of this full moon, the energy is ripe for release. Think of the moonlight as a powerful cleansing agent, washing away the old, the stagnant, and the limiting. It's like standing under a waterfall, feeling the cool, refreshing water rinse away the dust and grime of your journey. This is a time when all the old patterns and limiting beliefs you've carried with you, often without realizing, are gently lifted from your spirit, making space for something new. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks that represent fear, doubt, and the stories you tell yourself about who you are or what you can achieve. The full moon's energy is like a gentle wind that whispers to you, urging you to take off that backpack and set it down. As you do, you feel a sense of relief. The weight you've been carrying is no longer necessary. The moon invites you to lighten your load, to let go of anything that has been holding you back from stepping into your true power. Just as the autumn leaves must fall to make way for new growth, so too must we release what no longer serves us. This release isn't about pushing against what's been or feeling guilt over the choices we've made. It's about acknowledging the lessons those experiences brought and then making the conscious decision to let them go. It's as if you're standing at the edge of the ocean, watching the waves carry away the sandcastles you've built. Those castles were fun to make, and they taught you something, but the tide is coming in, and it's time to move on. The full moon holds the energy to help you surrender those things you no longer need, trusting that the universe will clear the way for what is meant to come next. In this moment, the full moon offers you an invitation for cosmic cleansing. Just as you would cleanse your body with water to remove dirt and toxins, the moon offers you an opportunity to cleanse your soul and energy field. This isn't a surface-level cleanse, but a deep, soul-nourishing bath. The moon's light, gentle yet potent, illuminates the parts of your life that need attention. These are often the places where unresolved pain, fear, or old energy have been hiding, waiting for the right moment to be released. Think of the process like tending to a garden. You might have flowers and plants that have bloomed beautifully, but there are also weeds that need to be pulled. Those weeds represent the outdated beliefs, fears, and patterns that have taken root in your subconscious mind. As the moon shines down, it allows you to see these weeds clearly and gives you the strength to pull them from the ground. This cleanse is not about judging yourself for what's grown there, but about acknowledging that it's time for something new to take its place. Just as a gardener clears away old growth to make room for fresh seeds, so too can you make space for new opportunities, growth, and abundance by letting go of the old. This cosmic cleansing extends beyond just our own personal lives. The full moon's energy flows into the collective, offering a broader cleansing of energy in the world. It's as though the moon holds a sacred broom that sweeps across the planet, clearing out old, stagnant energies that have lingered in the air. When we tap into this cosmic cleanse, we too can align with the universal flow of renewal. In this way, the full moon acts as a reminder that we are part of a greater whole, that every shift in our individual energy ripples out into the world. To truly understand the depth of this release and cleansing, it's helpful to tap into the ancient wisdom that surrounds the full moon. For centuries, civilizations have honored the moon as a divine force, one that governs the tides, the rhythms of nature, and the cycles of life itself. There is a wisdom in the moon's phases that mirrors the stages of human existence: birth, growth, peak, decay, and rebirth. The full moon, as the peak of the lunar cycle, is the moment where everything comes to fruition, a time to harvest the fruits of our labor. It teaches us that life, too, moves in cycles, that nothing is permanent, and yet everything is connected. Spiritual teachings from various traditions emphasize the importance of cycles and the ebb and flow of energy. In Eastern philosophy, for example, the concept of yin and yang teaches that everything exists in balance: light and dark, creation and destruction, activity and rest. The full moon embodies this balance. It is a time when we can release the darkness of the past, but also embrace the light of the future. It reflects the universal law of impermanence, that all things must change. When we align with this truth, we can release our attachment to what has been, knowing that it is all part of a greater cosmic dance. The full moon also carries with it the wisdom of surrender. In a world that often pushes us to constantly strive and achieve, the full moon reminds us that there is beauty and power in letting go. It's like the ancient wisdom that teaches us to stop paddling upstream and instead allow the current to carry us forward. The universe, like the moon, is always guiding us. When we trust in this cosmic wisdom and surrender to the flow, we allow ourselves to align with a higher purpose, one that serves not only our personal journey, but the collective good of the world. This full moon is a rare moment of release and renewal, a chance to cleanse our energy, let go of old patterns, and embrace the wisdom of the universe. Its light offers clarity, its energy offers strength, and its presence offers the invitation to trust in the cycles of life. As we stand under its glow, we are reminded that endings are not final, but simply stepping stones to new beginnings. Just as the night gives way to the dawn, so too does the full moon bring us into a new phase, one of cleansing, release, and rebirth, aligning with the cosmic blueprint. As the last full moon of 2024 graces the sky, its energy offers an extraordinary opportunity for transformation, not just for the upcoming year, but for the very evolution of the soul itself. It is a time to realign, recalibrate, and set intentions that not only shape the future, but guide us on the deeper path of spiritual awakening. Imagine the full moon as a cosmic compass, shining a light on the path that leads you home, to your highest self. It illuminates the shadows and reveals the direction that aligns with your soul's true purpose, urging you to step forward with clarity and confidence. Like a painter standing before a blank canvas, the full moon invites you to create the masterpiece of your life, stroke by stroke, thought by thought. It is a time to not just wish for things to change, but to actively shape the direction of your soul's journey. With its radiant light shining down, the moon reminds you that you are a creator in the truest sense, with the power to choose, shape, and mold the life you want to lead. The universe is not a distant, unyielding force, but a partner in your creation. It is constantly in motion, waiting for you to make the first move, to send out your intention like a ripple in a pond, and then watch as the cosmos responds. This is the power of intention. When we speak of intention, we are not just talking about setting goals or making resolutions. It's much more profound than that. Setting an intention under the light of the full moon is like planting a seed in fertile soil. The moon's energy nurtures this seed, helping it grow, take root, and eventually blossom into reality. However, the strength of that intention is determined not just by what you desire, but by the depth of your inner truth. The full moon calls for clarity. It asks you to go beyond superficial wants and connect with the core of your being. What does your soul truly desire? What is your heart yearning for? This is the foundation of intention. To understand the power of intention, think of it like the wind that pushes the sailboat across the ocean. The boat might have the potential to reach distant shores, but it is the wind, invisible yet ever-present, that propels it forward. In the same way, your intention becomes the unseen force that propels you toward your highest purpose. Setting an intention during this full moon is like making a promise to yourself, a promise to honor your soul's journey, to trust in the process, and to align with the deeper rhythms of the universe. Intention is also about clarity. If you have ever tried to walk through a dense fog, you know how disorienting it can be. But with a clear direction in mind, you can cut through the fog and find your way. The full moon helps to clear that fog, offering illumination and guidance so you can step into your life with focus and confidence. It's a reminder that the universe is always listening, and the clearer your intention, the more effectively it can be manifested. The full moon's energy doesn't just provide clarity for your intentions, it also helps you to align with the universal flow of life. The universe is like a mighty river, flowing with the current of time, space, and energy. Each of us is a drop in that river, but we must remember that we are not separate from the current. We are part of it. To fight against the current would be exhausting, yet to go with the flow brings ease, grace, and harmony. This full moon invites you to surrender your need to control every aspect of your life and instead trust in the larger flow of the universe. Aligning with the universal flow is like dancing to a song that has been playing all along, yet you have only just tuned in. You begin to hear the rhythm, feel the beats in your body, and instinctively know the steps. The music has always been there, but it is through alignment that you begin to move in harmony with it. This is what happens when you trust in the flow of the universe. Things fall into place effortlessly, doors open, and opportunities appear when you least expect them. The full moon's energy encourages you to release the struggle of pushing against what is. Instead, allow yourself to become part of the greater whole. When you align with the universe, you are acknowledging that there is a divine order in everything. It may not always make sense in the moment, but every event, every challenge, and every blessing is part of a greater cosmic design. The full moon's light helps you to trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even if it doesn't always seem that way. Just as a river flows toward the ocean, trusting that it will get there, you too must trust that the universe will carry you to where you need to be. This doesn't mean that you sit back and wait passively for things to happen. On the contrary, aligning with the flow of the universe means taking inspired action. It's like the bird that rides the wind. It doesn't sit still, but it knows when to spread its wings and soar. Trust in the universe doesn't mean you stop moving. It means that when you take action, you do so with the confidence that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. One of the most powerful practices that you can engage in during this full moon is the act of spiritual rewriting. Think of it as editing the story of your life, taking the parts that no longer serve you and replacing them with new, empowering chapters. The full moon offers a unique opportunity to rewrite your spiritual blueprint, to heal old wounds, release past karmic patterns, and realign with your soul's highest path. Spiritual rewriting is like taking a blank page and reimagining your life. It's not about erasing your past, but about shifting your perspective on it. Just as an author revises a draft, you have the power to revise your story. If there are chapters where you have been held back by fear, doubt, or old wounds, you can now choose to rewrite them with love, strength, and compassion. The full moon offers the cosmic energy needed to transform old patterns into new possibilities. To begin the spiritual rewrite, you must first acknowledge the stories you've been telling yourself. These stories may come from your past experiences, the beliefs you've inherited from others, or the expectations that society has placed upon you. By bringing awareness to these stories, you begin to see them for what they are, merely chapters in a book that you have the power to edit. You are the author of your life, and the full moon invites you to write the next chapter with intention and purpose. A simple practice for this spiritual rewrite might involve a ceremony of release and renewal. Light a candle, sit in quiet reflection, and visualize your life as a book. See the chapters that have been filled with struggle, limitation, or pain, and lovingly set them aside. Now begin to write a new chapter, one where you are free from past limitations, where you are aligned with your soul's true purpose, and where you take inspired action toward your dreams. With each word, you are rewriting not just your future, but your entire energy field, allowing new timelines to unfold. This spiritual rewrite is about trusting that you have the power to change your story, to step into a new chapter of your life, and to align with the soul's highest potential. The full moon offers the cosmic support to help you do so, providing the clarity, strength, and energy needed to take the next step in your spiritual journey. The last full moon of 2024 is a powerful moment to align with your highest purpose, set intentions, and begin a spiritual rewrite. It invites you to release old patterns, trust in the flow of the universe, and take inspired action toward your soul's evolution. Just as the moonlight brightens the dark sky, this full moon illuminates your path forward, offering the clarity and cosmic support needed to step into the next chapter of your life. It is a reminder that you are always part of a greater cosmic blueprint, and the power to create, heal, and evolve is always within your reach. The Great Shift, 2025 beckons. As the last full moon of 2024 rises, it carries a potent energy that bridges the present moment with the promise of what lies ahead. Imagine it as the turning of a page in a grand cosmic storybook, where we close one chapter and begin to feel the stirrings of the next. This is not just any year-end culmination, it's a profound shift, the final punctuation before we enter a new era. 2025, like the first steps into a vast unknown, 2025 beckons with its cosmic potential, a year that promises profound shifts, spiritual awakenings, and transformations. The full moon of this moment is like a beacon, guiding us toward the horizon of this new chapter, urging us to reflect on how far we've come and where we are headed. As we stand under the luminescent glow of this full moon, it feels as though the universe is whispering to us, "Are you ready?" Ready for the shifts that will redefine how we perceive reality, how we experience life, and how we connect to our deeper, truer selves. There is a distinct energy in the air, one that feels like the quiet hum of a train waiting at the station, ready to leave for a journey unknown. 2025 is calling, and the energy of this full moon helps us to attune to its frequency. The full moon in this moment acts as a cosmic window, offering a brief but powerful glimpse into the future. It's as though the universe has parted the curtains, allowing us to peek beyond the veil and catch sight of what awaits us in 2025. The coming year will be one of great spiritual awakening, transformation, and potential. If 2024 has been a year of reflection, growth, and refinement, then 2025 will be a year of action, expansion, and accelerated evolution. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, feeling the cool breeze before you take flight. That's the kind of energy we're being invited into. 2025 will bring with it a shift in how we experience time, space, and our own consciousness. It will be a year that demands we step into a new level of awareness, not just individually, but collectively. There's a sense that we're no longer being asked to move slowly or cautiously. Instead, the energy will push us toward bold choices, deeper truths, and an expanded understanding of what's possible. In 2025, we can expect a greater awakening to the truth of who we really are. This could manifest in more people questioning the structures, beliefs, and systems that have defined our world, leading to an increase in spiritual exploration, personal freedom, and the search for authenticity. Think of it like the dawn of a new day, a day where the sun rises higher, the light feels brighter, and the world is suddenly revealed in a whole new way. This light will illuminate new possibilities and offer the clarity needed to see through the illusions of the past. There is also a sense that 2025 will be a year of collective healing. Just as the body heals from a deep wound by first allowing the infection to surface before it can be fully cleared, humanity will confront old wounds, be they personal or societal, and begin the healing process. It's a year of shedding what no longer serves us, a time to break free from the shackles of old stories, old patterns, and outdated ways of being. The energy will push us to let go of attachments to the past, making space for something more expansive, more authentic, and more aligned with our soul's highest purpose. The full moon, as it bathes us in its silvery light, is more than just a reflective moment. It is a call to action, an invitation to reflect on the lessons we've learned in 2024 and how we can use those lessons to propel ourselves into 2025. Imagine a river that has carved a path through the land. The river has flowed steadily, carving deeper grooves into the earth. Now the river reaches a fork in the path, where the flow could go in several directions. This full moon serves as the guide that helps us choose the direction that will lead us to the next phase of our journey. 2025 is not a year that will simply unfold on its own. It will require conscious participation. The energy of this full moon asks us to look inward and reflect. What lessons have I learned this year? What old patterns or beliefs need to be left behind? What do I need to embrace in order to step into the fullness of my being? The lessons of 2024 are the stepping stones leading us to the grand leap of 2025. And now is the time to decide which path we will walk. There is a cosmic invitation to act now, to plant the seeds that will grow in the fertile soil of 2025. Just as a gardener doesn't wait until spring to prepare the garden, we are being called to start preparing for what's ahead. The full moon's energy acts as a cosmic nudge to begin shaping our reality, to take the lessons learned from the past year and weave them into a vision for the future. Now is the time to set intentions, to make decisions, and to take actions that align with the new version of ourselves that we are becoming. The full moon serves as a reminder that we are co-creators of our reality. We are not passive recipients of what life hands us. Instead, we are active participants in shaping the world around us. As 2025 beckons, the energy encourages us to step into this role fully, to align with the greater cosmic plan, and to trust that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. Perhaps the most profound shift that 2025 brings is the activation of 5D consciousness. Imagine being plugged into a new frequency, where everything is clearer, brighter, and more harmonious. This is the essence of 5D consciousness, a state of awareness that transcends the limits of the 3D world we currently navigate. It's like upgrading from a black and white television to one in full, vibrant color, where everything becomes more vivid, more connected, and more in tune with the universal flow. The full moon in this moment is like a tuning fork, resonating with the energy of fifth-dimensional consciousness and activating it within us. 5D is not just a theoretical concept, it's a practical shift in how we experience the world. It is a way of perceiving life that is more aligned with love, unity, and a deep understanding of our interconnectedness. Under the influence of this full moon, we are being called to open our hearts, let go of fear, and embrace the possibility of a new way of being. In 5D consciousness, we are no longer limited by the illusions of separation, fear, and scarcity. Instead, we begin to experience the world through the lens of abundance, connection, and love. It's like taking off a pair of glasses that have filtered the world in distorted ways, and suddenly seeing things clearly. The full moon amplifies this shift by helping us tune into the higher frequencies that will guide us into the new year. It is a reminder that 5D consciousness is not something we need to attain. It is already within us, waiting to be activated. As 2025 draws near, the energy of this full moon invites us to step into a higher level of awareness. It is a call to awaken to our true nature, to shed the illusion of separation, and to embrace the interconnectedness of all life. This shift will not happen overnight, but the full moon acts as the spark that ignites this new way of being. Like a seed planted in fertile soil, the energy of this full moon will continue to grow, spreading out into the collective consciousness, shifting the way we relate to ourselves, each other, and the world. The full moon of 2024 is not just a moment in time. It is a cosmic invitation to prepare for the great shift that 2025 holds. This is a year of awakening, transformation, and spiritual expansion, and the full moon serves as a beacon, guiding us into this new chapter. It calls us to reflect on the lessons of the past, to take inspired action, and to align with the higher frequencies of fifth-dimensional consciousness. As we step into 2025, we are invited to let go of the old, embrace the new, and trust that the universe is guiding us to a more awakened and connected reality. Activating the future, rituals for the shift. As the last full moon of 2024 rises, it brings with it an invitation to activate the future, to harness its transformative energy, and step boldly into the shifts that lie ahead. This is a time of deep spiritual potential, where the veil between worlds is thinner and the energy available for personal and collective transformation is amplified. Imagine this full moon as a powerful doorway standing wide open, ready for you to walk through and embrace the profound changes waiting on the other side. Now is the time to prepare, to ritualize the changes you wish to see in your life, and to align yourself with the cosmic energy that flows abundantly during this phase. Rituals are sacred acts that help us step into higher states of awareness. They are symbolic, deeply personal practices that allow us to anchor new energies, cleanse old ones, and realign with our soul's deepest desires. The full moon provides the perfect canvas for such rituals, offering the pure, radiant light of transformation. Just as a seed requires nurturing to grow, your intentions, your soul's deepest calling, need rituals to root them in the physical world. Let's explore some powerful ways to activate the future using the sacred energy of this full moon. Full moon rituals illuminating the path. The first step in aligning with the powerful energy of the full moon is creating a ritual that speaks to your heart. Think of rituals as tools that help you connect with the divine, the universe, and your own higher self. They create sacred space and elevate your vibration, helping you tap into the universal flow of energy that's readily available during this time. One of the most powerful rituals for this moment is candle work. Light a white candle as a symbol of purity, clarity, and the illumination of your path. As you light the flame, focus on your intentions for 2025. What do you want to release, and what do you want to call into your life? As the candle burns, allow the warmth of the flame to represent the energy of your desires taking root. Visualize the candle's light expanding and filling the room with the energy of your intention. Let the flame be a guiding light, illuminating the way forward, burning away obstacles, and attracting the opportunities that will support your highest potential. Another powerful ritual is moon gazing. There is something deeply healing and grounding about sitting under the full moon, connecting with its ancient energy. Find a quiet, open space where you can sit and gaze at the moon. As you do, allow yourself to sink into its light, letting its energy wash over you. The moon has always been a symbol of transformation, of cycles, and of deep connection with the cosmos. As you gaze at it, imagine its light entering your body, clearing away any stagnant energy or limiting beliefs, and filling you with new vitality and clarity. Allow the moon to reflect your highest potential, reminding you of the divine light that resides within you. In this moment, you are one with the cosmos, and all that you need to align with your purpose is available to you. For those looking to release old patterns and prepare for the new, a powerful ritual is the severing old cords ceremony. This ritual is symbolic of cutting ties with old emotional patterns, limiting beliefs, and attachments that no longer serve your highest good. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Visualize yourself surrounded by a golden light, feeling protected and safe. Now imagine cords or strings connecting you to past experiences, relationships, or emotions that are holding you back. See these cords clearly in your mind's eye. They might be attached to your heart, mind, or body. With each breath, feel yourself growing stronger and more empowered. When you're ready, imagine yourself taking a pair of scissors or a sword and gently but firmly cutting each of these cords. As you do, feel a sense of release, a lightness as the past is severed, and you are free to move forward. Once all the cords are cut, envision the golden light surrounding you, filling you with peace, strength, and clarity for the future. Channeled messages, cosmic wisdom for the shift. The full moon is not only a time for personal rituals, but it also offers a space to receive cosmic wisdom. When the energies are high and the veil between realms is thin, it's easier to connect with higher consciousness and receive messages that guide us on our journey. During meditation or moments of stillness, you can open yourself to these messages, allowing divine wisdom to flow into your awareness. Imagine sitting in a quiet room, the soft glow of the full moon illuminating your space. You close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel yourself becoming still. As you settle into this peaceful state, open your mind to receive any messages that may come. In these moments, you might hear subtle words or sense a deep knowing within you, a feeling that nudges you toward your next steps. Trust that whatever you receive is exactly what you need to hear in this moment. For some, this might manifest as a clear message or vision, while for others, it may be a sense of knowing or a quiet affirmation. The messages may come through in symbols, feelings, or even dreams. One might sense a call to action, a direction they need to take in their life, or a confirmation that they are on the right path. These messages are meant to guide you, to give you the insight and wisdom you need to step into the future with confidence and clarity. Perhaps the message you receive is about healing, that now is the time to let go of past trauma and forgive yourself and others. Or maybe it's a reminder to trust the unfolding process, to know that everything is happening for your highest good, even if it doesn't always make sense in the moment. Whatever the message is, know that it comes from a place of deep wisdom and love, and it's meant to support you as you move into the transformative energy of 2025. Visualization. Exercise, stepping into your highest potential. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you have to activate the future and step into the energy of 2025. It allows you to experience your highest potential as if it's already here, aligning your mind, body, and spirit with the timeline that holds your dreams. Imagine it as an artist envisioning the painting before it even touches the canvas. In this moment, you are creating the masterpiece of your life. To begin, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably and focus. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to relax and release any tension. As you breathe in, feel yourself drawing in the energy of the full moon, and as you breathe out, let go of any fears or doubts that are holding you back. Now imagine yourself stepping into a bright, radiant future. See yourself in 2025, fully aligned with your highest potential. What does it look like? How do you feel? What are you doing? Allow yourself to experience this vision in vivid detail, the sights, sounds, and emotions that come with it. See yourself living your dreams, walking your soul's path, and feeling empowered in every moment. As you visualize this future, feel the excitement, joy, and gratitude that come with being fully aligned with your purpose. Know that this future is already within you, and the energy of the full moon is helping you to bring it into being. Let this visualization anchor you in the belief that everything you desire is possible and within reach. When you're ready, take a deep breath and gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Know that this vision is now anchored within you, ready to guide you as you step into the transformative energy of 2025. With each passing day, you are moving closer to that reality, and the universe is supporting you in every step. The full moon of 2024 is a powerful catalyst for activating the future. Through rituals like candle work, moon gazing, and the severing old cord ceremony, we create sacred space for transformation, releasing the old and welcoming the new. Channeled messages offer cosmic guidance to support us on our journey, while visualization helps us step into the energy of 2025, fully aligned with our highest potential. As we embrace these rituals and practices, we activate the energy that will propel us into a future of limitless possibility, ready to step into the profound shift ahead. The last full moon. Light code activation. The last full moon of 2024 is not just another celestial event. It's a time of profound potential, where the cosmic forces gather to help us unlock hidden aspects of our being. Think of the full moon as a cosmic spotlight, shining on the vast terrain of your soul, illuminating paths you never even knew existed. As the moon's light washes over us, it brings with it a special energy, a kind of divine blueprint that activates deeper wisdom embedded within the fabric of our very essence. This is the time when the full moon acts as a key, unlocking ancient light codes that have been dormant within us. Imagine light codes as divine instructions, like sacred symbols etched into the fabric of existence, waiting to be activated. They are not physical, but rather energetic frequencies that carry messages from the universe embedded deep within our being. Like a hidden treasure chest, these codes hold wisdom and understanding that can transform our life and guide us toward the higher purpose we are meant to fulfill. What are light codes? Light codes are not easily described in words, as they are more than just concepts or abstract thoughts. They are energies, frequencies of divine information that exist in the universe and are embedded in all living things. These codes, like seeds, hold immense potential for growth, transformation, and connection to the divine. They are part of the greater cosmic intelligence that runs through everything and everyone, woven together like a fine thread in the grand tapestry of existence. To understand light codes better, think about them as keys to a locked door. Each code contains a unique energy that, when activated, opens up new realms of understanding, healing, and connection. This is why the full moon is such a powerful time for activation. Its light acts as the catalyst that awakens these dormant codes, allowing them to unfold within us. It is as though the universe has given us a gentle nudge, urging us to step into a higher understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. These light codes are often specific to our personal journey and have been with us throughout our lives, waiting for the right moment to be activated. They hold the potential to heal emotional wounds, dissolve old patterns, and open doors to new opportunities. The full moon, with its radiant energy, helps us tune into these frequencies, like a radio dial tuning into a specific station. The clearer the signal, the easier it becomes to receive and integrate the codes into our daily lives. The full moon as a cosmic key. The full moon is a celestial event that connects us to the flow of the universe. It is a time when the universe is fully illuminated, and this illumination is not just in the sky, but within us as well. Imagine the full moon as a giant magnifying glass, focusing the cosmic energy on specific points in our lives that need attention. Just as a magnifying glass can bring a tiny detail into sharp focus, the full moon brings clarity to areas of our lives that are ripe for change. This is why the full moon is often associated with release, reflection, and transformation. The energy it brings is like a cosmic wash that helps cleanse old energies, releasing anything that no longer serves our higher purpose. But beyond this cleansing, the full moon also serves as a key to the next level of growth, activating codes of wisdom, understanding, and healing that have been waiting patiently for the right moment to surface. It's as if the full moon acts as a cosmic teacher, guiding us to unlock the mysteries that lie deep within us. In this way, the full moon acts as a gateway, not just to the present moment, but to a future that is filled with possibility and growth. As we step into this energy, we are invited to let go of the old and embrace the new, activating the codes that will help guide us through the changes that are unfolding. The energy of activation. When the full moon rises, it brings with it a surge of energy. This energy is not something we can physically touch or see, but it is something we can feel deeply within us. It is the feeling of being charged, of being on the edge of something new. The full moon amplifies our emotions, our desires, and our intentions, and in doing so, it activates those dormant codes within us. Imagine this energy as a current of electricity running through your body. Just as electricity powers a machine, this energy powers our spiritual growth, activating the codes that have been quietly waiting within our soul. These light codes are not random. They are tied to our unique purpose, the blueprint that was set for us before we even entered this lifetime. The full moon's energy acts as a gentle prod, urging us to step into alignment with our soul's mission. This is why the energy of the full moon is so potent. It helps us align with the natural flow of the universe, moving us toward our highest potential. Just as the ocean's tides are pulled by the moon, we too are pulled toward the energies of transformation during this time. We may feel a sense of urgency, a desire to take action, or even a longing to let go of old habits or fears. These feelings are all part of the activation process, guiding us to release what no longer serves us and to embrace the energies of growth and renewal. Receiving the codes, a personal journey. Receiving light codes is not always an immediate or conscious process. Just as a seed takes time to grow, light codes take time to unfold within us. During the full moon, the codes are activated, but their full potential may not be realized right away. Like a seed sprouting beneath the soil, the activation process can be subtle at first, requiring patience and trust as we wait for the codes to fully bloom. In this way, the full moon provides a fertile ground for growth, but it is up to us to tend to the seeds that are being planted. We must create space in our lives for the codes to take root. This might mean slowing down, creating moments of stillness, and allowing ourselves the space to reflect and integrate. Like a gardener carefully tending to a new plant, we must nurture the light codes by allowing them to unfold in their own time, trusting that they are working beneath the surface, quietly and steadily. As the codes begin to unfold, they may show up in different ways, as an increase in awareness, as shifts in perception, or as an inner knowing that we cannot explain. It's important to trust these subtle changes as they are part of the process of activation. Even though we may not always see the immediate effects, the codes are working in the background, guiding us toward our highest potential. Transformation through activation. The ultimate purpose of activating these light codes is transformation. It is through these codes that we can release old energies, clear away blockages, and step into a new phase of our spiritual journey. Just as the moon's light illuminates the dark corners of the earth, these codes illuminate the dark corners of our soul, bringing clarity to areas that have been clouded by fear, doubt, or limitation. This transformation is not always easy, and it may require us to face uncomfortable truths or make difficult choices. However, the light codes offer us the tools we need to navigate these changes with grace and ease. They guide us toward healing, self-discovery, and spiritual growth, helping us to align with the truth of who we really are. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, we too undergo a process of transformation, shedding the old and embracing the new. The last full moon of 2024 marks a powerful time of activation. As its light fills the sky, it also fills us with the energy we need to awaken the dormant light codes within us. These codes hold the key to our transformation, guiding us toward a higher state of being, filled with wisdom, clarity, and purpose. By aligning with this energy, we step into a future that is rich with possibility, ready to receive the gifts that the universe has been preparing for us all along.